Okay. And sports. Perfect. Okay, let's start with sports. I think sports is a pretty easy one to let's start off. Let's go one by one. Badminton, I'd have to put it A. I don't think it requires as much cardio effort as any of the other ones. But it needs so much skill. The only reason why it's not S tier in my opinion is just because of the cardio requirement, not as much as any of the other or a lot of the other sports that I'm looking at right now. Bow and arrow or archery, I guess. I think I'd put it like B tier. And the only reason it's so high up is because of like the aura that you get if you actually hit the target. Like it's unmatched. It's so much aura, but for so much little effort. Volleyball has to be S tier. Don't even talk to me. From the anime shows to the real life experience to beach volleyball, it's so good. Literally every single bit of it. The dives, the serves, the blocks, the spikes, everything. Boxing has to be S tier. Okay. S tier in terms of requirement, but D tier in terms of like how easily you can get injured and then like just not be able to get back into it. Like this is pretty much death. So is the next one that's coming up. But let's focus on this one. I think you have to go S tier because it's because of the risk and because of what you're doing in the sport. It's just too elite to say it's not S tier. Like, you know what I mean? Rugby, I have to put it D tier. It's, in my opinion, with all due respect to all rugby players, such a stupid sport. I believe. It's not only because of how similar it is to football, but just because like it's so ridiculously dangerous. I can't even respect it at that point. Like you are. But then the thing is, it's kind of contradicting for boxing. But boxing, I don't know. If that's the way we're doing it, then I'd have to put boxing in D tier as well. I personally don't enjoy watching rugby, and I never enjoyed playing it when we were at school. I'll leave boxing here for now, just because of like the incredible moments that you get from it, and we'll leave it here for now. We'll just leave this like this for now. Swimming has to be S tier. I'd say swimming is like the bottom of S tier, just because it's a lot of cardio that it needs. And I've taken lifeguard courses, and all the time I would compete with the people that there wouldn't be any competition between each other. As long as you got the requirement, you would pass from the course. I think there's so much aura around swimming, especially when you get that first place over everyone else. You walk out of that pool with your head held up high, and no one can say anything to you. Biking, I have to put it in C tier. I don't like watching it as much. It's a worse version of swimming. It's like two different sports. Okay, got you. But at the end of the day, it's just that's how it feels like. Especially the cheating tactics that happen in this are kind of stupid. The way that they cheat, they're just biking and then they hold on to the water bottle. That's so beta level. It's crazy. That's why I'm putting it in C. Tennis. I definitely don't think it's B. It's way better than archery. I don't think it's S tier though. I'd have to put it in A. Just because tennis would definitely go here. No doubt about it. I think it's better than badminton for sure. Bowling, I think it's C. For the most part, or actually B. For the most part, you can have fun here and there, but I think maybe this is just a problem between me and my friends because we're all fairly bad at it, and we get lucky when we get a strike. But for the most part, you can't really have fun, in my opinion. It's just either it's a straight gutter, or you're lucky. You're just struggling to get the pins on the sides for any points. But you can still get some fun out of it. So B tier, it's okay. Golf. Okay, I can't lie. I've never golfed myself, but based on the clips and the highlights that I see on YouTube, I'd have to leave it in C. Baseball has more excitement than this. You know what I mean? You just have to go and see. But you still have to give it its credit because it's not easy. It's not easy. Spike ball goes top of B. I think spike ball goes top of B. Archery definitely goes at the bottom for sure. Between cycling and golf, cycling definitely goes up for sure. No, it has to go up. It has to. You can't. You know what? No. I take it back. Bottom of A. Spike ball is bottom of A. It's not top of A. It's not bottom of S. Bottom of A. I think that's fair. Track and field. This one's bottom of S. Anytime you play any sport at school, it either feels completely competitive or completely not competitive because either people are trying or that there's people in this class that are good at the sport, so you want to try and beat them. track and field, no matter what class you're in, it always feels like a competition. It always feels like you're going head to head with the next person beside you. I'm gonna assume this is breakdancing, and for that reason, it's the bottom of D tier. Water polo, I think it's C bottom. No, it has to be middle of D tier. I just don't like the sport. Basketball has to be S. The order between these two is purely based on preference. In basketball, like, you have to score to be able to feel the competition, right? Say, for example, two teams are going up against each other, or even two people. If nobody scores for like 10 minutes, it gets boring. Volleyball, if nobody gets a point for the next 10 minutes, it gets intense. It gets more and more intense. You like the longer you go without the ball hitting the ground and like without anyone getting a point, the more intense it gets, and the more tiring it gets. Ping pong has to go top of A tier. You can't. Is swimming that better than ping pong? Football. Okay, let me just say lacrosse is bottom of C. I never cared for it. I know it's difficult, but I never cared for it. I didn't really. I watched highlights. I was like, it's whatever. Cross country is basically track and field, so we'll put it in the same thing. Hockey, will put it top of A. Actually, no, we'll put it here. We'll put it right in the middle. That's pretty good. Football just has to go S tier. I'd prefer playing football more than basketball, you know. Even though I suck more at football than basketball, but you know, it's a lot more enjoyable, a lot more fun. Baseball, I'm gonna be 100% biased with this. Top of S tier. Top of S tier. Baseball is almost like volleyball, in the way that the longer you go without, especially if it's like two competitive teams, the longer you go without scoring, the more intense it gets, because everybody's looking to get a hit, everybody's looking to score, and if one ball drops in the wrong place, or if some player misplays it, you're cooked. You know what I mean? So definitely baseball is up there. Football, you have to. It has to be up there. It has to be up there. Soccer is better than volleyball? Nah. Okay. And actually, no. I'm not gonna lie. I can't put soccer. Okay, someone in the chat said soccer is better than volleyball. I can't agree with that. Only reason is because volleyball is so quick to have some action involved that for me it just overpowers football by a mile. Like football, I've watched one full game before, and it's international sport. Yeah, but like, come on, like, it is an international sport, to be fair. It's probably the most World Cup. You know what? You're right. And I remembered World Cup 2022, and I'm like, that was too much good vibes, so not put it in second place. Okay, you know what? This is the list. Respectable list other than baseball. I only put baseball up there because of how biased I am. It's my sport. But in reality, okay, I still think it's B S tier, because no way swimming is better than baseball. Get out of here. Okay, I'd put it right here. Better than boxing, and I think it's better than tennis, better than hockey. I think it's better than badminton for sure. Ping pong, spike ball, all this stuff. Now I think it's a respectable list. Well, we got the first list out of the way. 3 more to go. Fair. W chat.